Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more Amnesia Dark Descent, shall we? Picking up where we left off, and, well, we're in the sewer, I suppose, or the cistern. It is empty, and we found the blood, and we're following the blood. And let's see where we go. The lever is stuck. Its gears need to be greased. All right, well, we'll grease them up. I don't see what the problem is. I could do a little parkour over here. I've got it. I've bested the game. I am a parkour expert. Is that grease? A vessel is needed to carry the oil. Okay, sure. I got vessels. I don't have any vessels. Here's a vessel. Give me this. No. The water is too deep to traverse safely. I can't make it. Oh God. Oh God. All right, we'll come back. I can't remember how I got in here. Was it this way or the other way? Let me see. Prison northern block, and then where do you go? Won't budge. That's criminal. Yeah, I agree, Hermes. Sometimes you gotta be dangerous. Like, let's just live a little dangerously. I have a glass jar. Oh, can I use this? And my lamp is getting wrecked. Yeah, let me try to use this thing on the oil. Yeah, we did it. There it is. Here we go. Let's lube it up. Bam. Now it's good. I'm hoping it, but it doesn't seem to have worked. Ladder up. Oh, the ladder can't come down because there's this pipe in the way. It got somewhat damaged by the impact. Let's just hit it again. Yeah. Let's just keep crushing this ladder. There it is. We got it. We're up. I mean, I don't know who built this. I don't know who laid these bricks. But this looks like it would have taken quite some time. Uh-oh, we got a bit of a puzzler here. Control room, okay. Alright. That seems positive. I can go this way. The blue light blinded him as it had done inside the murky tomb in Algeria. It was just as enchanting as he tried to approach it. Alright, we're in the cistern. Good times. Had by all. Oh, it's the blood.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to
control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking?
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what we do. We run water mills. Yep, you got it. Nothing other than just some good old water mills. These fish better not bite me. I'm in no mood for it. Man, this place is huge. Dear God. Oh, I hear some moaning. That's great. A little light platforming. Here's a chest. Let me open it. Okay. Oil, tinder. Excelente. A faint murmur echoes through the large, empty chamber. That's not good. Why would it do that? Alright, well. Sure. I'll just kind of, go this way. Uh-oh. That scary guy's back. Redirect sewer water. Yeah, do it. Direct it. What does this say?
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
I mean, I'm sure that'll work. Yeah, I think I did something really good there. Uh-oh. I fell. Uh-oh. I'm getting a little doozy here. Okay. Well, this place is scary. The other thing about this is this place is enormous. I feel like I'm gonna get lost. Is this how I got in here? It might be. Let me think. Yeah, it looks like it. So, I don't think I went this way yet. Nope. Here, can this torch help you? Yeah. I stabilized by this torchlight. It's attached to a rusty chain on the ceiling. Yeah, Sid, I mean, the amount of time must have been... significant, right? Like, it's a huge map. A little bit of debris over here. No problem. Just a couple boulders. Redirect sewer water. Let's keep doing it.
8th of August, 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, Tim. Good for you, my friend. A warding ritual for the shadow. I'm sure is fine. Let's just... yeah, good. Uh-oh. Oh, God. It's happening. Alright, made it this far. I mean, I could light... oh, I need to light it because they turned them all out. That was not very nice. I'm going to keep this on for a moment. I need to kind of... I went that way. I haven't gone this way. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah, it burned. It hurt me. A little bit of a sting on that one. That turn off the steam, hopefully. A wound is bleeding quite badly. Few cuts and bruises. Alright, that helped me. My sanity is good. I just got dinged up by the old death steam. Yeah, bacteria did not feel good.
August 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
No, I don't think Alexander would do anything like that. He's a cool guy. He just wants to help out humanity. You got it all wrong. Well, I got a Chivo for doing what we did. So we lowered the water level enough to maybe get down to that area where the water was like dangerously low, as he put it. Oh dear. I better get out of here. I hear something in the water. It doesn't sound pleasant. I'm running for my life. He waited for his eyes to adjust to the darkness, but no shape. Well, apparently no shape. That was my first clue, Hermie, when I saw that. I thought he was joking. He was not. This one doesn't work. Let's see what the control room is all about. The red taint burst from the walls as if they had begun to bleed. He cried out in fear.
How did we find this place? An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
An old friend in Algiers gave me the map. You mean when you found the map on his dead body? Yeah, he really wanted to come. He was... tried. It didn't work out. There is a door. Here are some boxes. Here is another door. Oh. Oh my god, that opens that, but it's on a timer. How badly do you want to go in that room, huh? Let's see what's in here first. Okay. A little bit of tinder. Pipe. Piece. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just like spinning this for no reason. Oh, okay. That actually does do something. Alright. Now they're all in the air. What do I want to do with these weights? I don't know. Yeah. I got it resting on that box. I broke it. I don't want no pieces of 8. Let's see if there's a bit from this pipe that's missing, or what I should be doing with the pipe. Well, that was pointless, but charming. Let's see if I pull this up. What does this do? Okay. Okay. No, I can't turn it. Yeah, I can. There we go. Alright, so I raised them all up. Now, if that does anything, I don't know. That's just what I did for now. Alright, oh. Very similar room. I got another one of these pipes. Huh. Stuck. Well. I'm trying the stupid thing, which is going in here with the timer. Sure. Alright, that kind of worked. Just in case. Man, these giant machines are freaky. I got a wooden crank. Terrific. Well, I have no idea what I am trying to do or any of that, but that looks good. Sure. Alright, we got another one. More of these pipes. Machine. The work I have put into this machine is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. The thought that generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct a design is most tiring. That's scary. It's like, how long has this person been alive? The limitations of this world, have made my work incredibly difficult. It has forced me to build the thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tame lightning crudely replaced by pressured steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. It shames me to think of what the inventor would have thought of my monster. Where he works with a magnifying glass to carefully fix all the parts, I push 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron, in the hope it will have even the tiniest hint of power found in a traveler's locket. So, it reminds me a little bit of Three Body Problem, where in that book they use human beings to basically recreate what's going on the microchip, kind of like they build a computer with just humans by causing them to move in the right directions to create logic gates and things like that. And you wonder if that's what he's trying to create here, like something like a computer, but with, bad technology. So he's like, I'm not sure. Or he found some kind of alien device that he's trying to replicate with, pneumatic power. Alright, so this one is already working. Like, I don't think I want to mess with this because it's down. And it's just the mirror image of what I had going on in the other room. The shadow foam, more like it. Okay. Just see what's in this room. Oh, look. So everything has been a mirror, and now all those pipes need to be put here in a mirror image of this, right? Kraft, that's a good point. That's a good point, my friend. I was thinking, just running wild with my thoughts, like, what if it's some kind of crazy reveal, like, you, the player, are Alexander going back in time, trying to recreate the game simulation that you're playing. But no, yeah, magic. Good point. Alright, let's pick up a pipe. There's one here. Maybe this doesn't fit anywhere else but there. That's not where I want it, though. It doesn't match. Nah, it wants to automatically do that. I think you're right, Hermie. I think I just have to bring it here and it'll snap where it's supposed to go. Yeah, after seeing, like, the magnetism of it, I'll just bring the pipes and... prey. I will say I didn't see a pipe in this room, and so maybe I do need to flip the switches, but I'll deal with that in a moment. You know what's interesting is, like, I don't even think it was a puzzle of propping the door open. I mean, kind of, but that's just more a convenience. Like, I think that you could just use the levers each time, or the wheels each time. I just didn't want to do it, so I just kind of... for time-saving purposes. Alright, that's a bananas way to configure the pipes, but that's fine. I'm missing a pipe, though. I have two. So let me think. There was a pipe in each of the rooms except for this one. I didn't see a pipe in this room. So, do I want to mess with this? Oh no, they're stuck. Okay. Oh, here's some ink or oil for my lantern, but I'll have to go look around more. There's probably one just lying around in this room somewhere. Oh, Hermie, that's a great point. You're right. I see nothing here. I don't see any pipes here. Maybe there's one, like, dangling that I need to knock down. Alright, let me look around. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, why would they let me jump on this? Maybe there's no reason. Yeah, I might have to try that. Well, it could be just like lying around and I need to move some stuff. Or I just had it on the wrong side. Okay, it worked now.
Daniel? Is that you? What are you doing?
It's me, Daniel. The cool guy. I actually don't know what I did at all. I wasn't trying to tame the orb. You could take that to the bank, sir. Okay, so maybe if I go back to the main chamber, I can move the other bridge or something now. Like, there was a reason I came in here and did that. I think. Beyond just being cool. Alexander knew there must be a way to finish the ritual before it was too late. He had to teach his friend to harvest the vitae. Get that vitae. No, that didn't do it. Okay, so maybe if I move that up, then I can move this one down. Like it's a one at a time kind of thing. No, it doesn't look like it's a one at a time kind of thing. No. Alright. Well, I drained the water, so let's go do that. That's not a bad idea, Krept. I'll have to look at that. But I'm gonna go check out the old deep stuff. Yeah, this is where the water was. And now we're in. Oh. A little stinky in here. Oh. Okay. I need a vaccine. Oh, wow. Sid, that's so fascinating. Yes, it is getting warmer. Okay, so... Alright. I gotta figure out what I did. Woof. Kreft. Unreal. No, they don't care. They're like, there's no need to fill it again. How do you know? Alright, go back to the prison. The purpose of the inner sanctum has always been to study the orbs. I did something, I think, but I don't know what. I don't think so, Hermie. I think it worked. Because, like, when I put that one pipe in place... Oh, look. The fact that he was, like... You know, there was a cutscene that triggered where he was like, Daniel, what are you doing? Like, that felt like it was correct, but... Or finished, but I'm not sure. Well, I could. And that's possible. Yeah, I can't interact with these pipes anymore. I could try to make them the same height. See if it does anything different. Repair the machine powering the eastern bridge. Right. So maybe that's what I'm doing? Alright, so they're this height over here. I mean... You're right, Hermie. Something happened. That was the final piece. I agree, Hermie. So now it's moving. Okay. So, I'm gonna go out and see. The beautiful wild orchid seemed a testament to nature's strength, being able to grow inside Brennenburg. Alas, it was Alexander's studies and care which enabled the flower to blossom. Alright, let's see if it works now. We got it. And by we got it, I mean it didn't work. The bridge is stuck and will need a push to dislodge. Do I have to make a running jump when I have this up? I could try. Heathron, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I mean, the ladder you can also crank to go up, but the problem is I can't, do that if I'm here. I'm gonna risk my life. It worked. I'm barely conscious. That was funny. Oh, we found the way into the morgue. Great. Let's just go right in. Do you think it's a good idea to put your morgue where... near the cistern, where your water supply is?
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded.
What?
us out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
This place is scary. Oh, just some cadavers. Great.
I hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
I don't know what that means. Plague outbreak. The strange deaths among the servants and the prisoners have finally been resolved. It seems that the drain sewer, which has recently been opened up for use as a means of transport, is plagued by a peculiar poison fungi. The victims seem to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness affecting the entire body. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity, but it is clear that this cripples my progress. The prisoners die quickly, and their contaminated vitae lacks the energy I seek. I shall immediately start working on a vaccine. Not for their well-being, I emphasize, but for my vitae. I need vitae. Vaccine trials. The vaccine enabling my men to work in the fungi-ridden sewer is a definite success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied, as the procedure proved difficult. The others will perish, and eventually I will have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. Note that an injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without any risk of infection. It will do fine for prisoner transport. Great. I need it. Okay. Oh, another one of these. I fear for Daniel, for he is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to do unto him what Agrippa did unto me. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Why would you not trust good old Daniel? That's me. Yeah, that doesn't sound good, does it, Hermie? Hey, it's me. No, that's definitely not Daniel. That's just some random guy. The body is still stiff from rigor mortis, and it can't be older than a day. Which is confusing. Like, how could there be a fresh body down here? Who's still working, as it were? That's a lot of bodies in the old morgue. I don't know why you'd need quite so many of them. Okay. Not good. I don't know if I need to find anything here, like the remedy, or this is a room I should just avoid. Didn't look like there was anything in there. Okay. Another charmer of a room. I don't know. I'm looking for the vaccine. Let's just go someplace else.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
That's a stick of dynamite? Perhaps? Just a copper tube, never mind.
2, 3 days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone come to this room? Hey! Anybody! Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
This doesn't look like a happy room here. You know what's crazy is, I don't know what it is, but it's this game. Like, this is an old game, but for whatever reason, whenever I play just this game, it lags significantly. So I wonder if it's just something with how this game is handled by my computer? Oh, Twitch just switched to an ad, I think? Sometimes Twitch just tries to play itself an ad and shuts down everything. Thank you. I don't know what I need to do here. I didn't find anything particularly. Okay, the tube looks like part of a surgical tool. Okay. I've combined it. I have a syringe. Oh. Can I, like, extract... It cannot penetrate the skull. Well. I mean... Oh my god, I did it. I used a hand drill on the skull, which is the most normal thing. Okay. And, I guess... Can I catch this, or what am I doing here? Cannot use the item in this way. Okay. How do I... What do I do with this, though? I took it. No need to inject the blood again. So I think I vaccinated myself with this guy's skull juice. That's great. That's just a normal day at the office for me. That's not gonna work. What I did is not gonna work. Yes, lupus obtained indeed, PG. Oh, God. Can I get out of here now? Sure, sure. Nice, Timothy. So Alexander, it sounds like, I don't know. The story is getting fascinating. I'm learning a lot. My sanity is ... Which, I solved the puzzle, so you'd think it would be in a better shape, but it's not yet. We're going down. Totally legit, Sid. I'm basically a medical doctor at this point. Yep, I can breathe this now. Henry Bedloe went to class carrying the anger of his bitter mother. He never cried, he made others cry instead. Pain is like that. You either become sad or you become angry. What's this story about Henry Bedloe? Why do I need to know that? Yeah, Kraft, it is fun. Get to work, imps. Alright. I'm in the sewer. Scary guy coming. Poisonous mushrooms. That's not a good noise. Aw, man. The ladder. I needed that. Alright, small, medium, large. Small, medium, large gears. Number 2. Number 1. I don't know what you want. It's not working. Maybe. Let's look. It's a good idea.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, take me! Nobody ever returned!
One-way ticket to the big time. Okay. Oh, okay, Timothy. Thanks for the tip, my friend. The wheel is spinning too fast to be jammed. So maybe you're right, Hermie. So let's put them both to 1 and see if that does anything. It sounds faster. Esteban, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I don't know if I didn't. I mean, I'll try it both at 3 and see if that's anything. One wheel is turning the other, so maybe I don't want them to be the same. That's way too fast. Oh, if it's small turning big, right, then they'll have the least interaction. Yeah, it uh-oh. It tells you audibly. That's right, Metal. Yeah, it's terrifying. I broke it. Well, here we are. Oh my. Just another day in the pulsating room.
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
Well, why wouldn't I carry the shadow? You need a shadow, right? Oh dear. I need some TNT. Well, that room was no good. Something happened. Uh-oh. Well, that will be interesting. I think he left. Oh, this is open now. This was not open before. He's standing there. Yeah, I'm not. I feel like I don't want to see him right there. Well, I don't really have much choice. All right, buddy. Oh, God. That did work. Create a distraction is what it's telling me. Okay. I'll try to create a, quote, distraction. Let's, I guess, throw something the other way. I don't have any... I need a stone or something. Oh, you're right. He went to go check it out. Oh, dear God. Could this be any scarier? I've tried to outrun it on a ladder. I'm holding shift. This is as fast as I will climb. They never learned how to climb. There's never any escape. Things like this live with you always. How could he know if Henry would show up down the road or even at his house? Is he that mad? Would he do that? Boom. Well, we made it to a new room. Sweet. Well, everyone, we're still making good progress in this game, in that we're not dead, but progress feels scarier as I learn more about the story and who we are. But I'm enjoying this game, and I enjoyed both games tonight, and I want to say thank you so much for coming out to the stream, everyone, tonight. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. It is indeed my bedtime, and we're going to be playing 2 roguelikes tomorrow if you'd like to stop by to the stream. Hermie, Esteban, Grim, Timothy, Metal, Gargler, Jamnuska, Bacteria, Heisenburns, Ashley, Grim, Kreft, Episcocat, Guts, everyone out there, take care. Have a great one.